Still here. Good day, friend. Keeping well? I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. I've got your back. It just feels right somehow, having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do. I've got your back. I'm right behind you.
Ah, good to see you.
Bless you, sir. Bless you.
I've heard a thing or two, but it's going to cost you.
Oh, looks like I've already told you everything I've heard.
See you.
An enchanter.
I'm
Think
grateful.
you could make this old blade
If
spit
the
fire?
Thalmor have so much as an
I'll
that's
take that
if
as
they're
a no.
feeling murder. Here's your reward. You've earned it, friend. I guess for the time being, we go our separate ways once more. But something makes me think our paths will cross again. Hey, friend. I just, wanted to talk. To say you're a stranger who just wandered into my path as I was looking for stolen artifacts, you've accomplished a lot together. You're a rare sort. You're the kind of person who stands by people and does good by a fair city. I can respect that more than I can respect most. If you're up for it, I was wondering if you'd let me buy you a drink at the Gerald View. We can talk as friends, as it were. Great. I'm looking forward to catching up. I'm here to uphold the law. I advise you not to break it.
Had the
Farewell.
pleasure of hearing Renaud's screeching? I have. Every single
You know what's
day.
even more
Saying one
satisfying
thing,
than
shut
arresting
up.
a criminal? Seeing them
It's tough,
rot in
on
a
the
cell.
other. And here I am in the center, just trying to make things work for the people. Sometimes I wish I'd stayed down in the Imperial City. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. We have it fairly okay compared to some other parts of the province. The problem is that the criminals here aren't driven to it out of desperation. They just want the coin, to get rich. They know how to game the system. Except D'Artagnan. You're right. But it's funny, and then he sells the stuff. With a discount, for those who truly need it, no less. I don't know. But he currently has charges leveled against him from Cetus, the owner of Icewind Traders. So that's that. More than you might think. Between the Count, the White Gold Concordat, and all the other treaties, the rules are constantly changing. All I want to do is protect these people, jail criminals, earn my keep. And then the damned wind changes, and with it, the law. And then, what do you know, I'm supposed to jail this group, and that group, and the other group. And for what? For politics. Despite it all, though, I wouldn't trade this job for the world. It's rewarding. fulfilling. And at least it lets me provide for myself and my family. See you.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stalmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Having this new life is an
Perfect.
adventure.
Let's go fetch
What I
her.
was meant to do.
Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
At first I thought I'd miss
Sure
it.
thing.
I guess I've had my fill of it.
Oh,
because I
one
don't
other
miss it at
thing.
all.
He wanted you to roleplay as Liftertail, you know, from...
Altmer.
It's me like a
Always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Liftertail.
and see what work I can get
What
there.
is the meaning of this? Lifts her tail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my!
did you need
Zarxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Ah. Ha! It worked. Otis, you really are a
Almost
genius.
served, Count Carvane, but I'll take
I
commands
know.
from the guard
Sop
captain.
didn't even know what hit him.
Watch your back outside the
Ha!
city walls.
They
You
breed
can't
'em
be charging
special
to
in
your aid if a
Alinor,
timber
don't
wolf
they?
catches your scent. Well, that's certainly very interesting. Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on.
I've got your back.
You've done some good.
You know what's even more satisfying than arresting a criminal? Seeing them rot in cell.
You're back. Have you played back the memory gems recorded? Zarxus' backside. I'm leaving this awful town. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alinor. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
You here to do business? That's good to hear. Thank you. Here, take a little bit of coin on the house. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Might fetch a decent sum. Then go over to the Gerald View if it suits you better. Me, I think this inn has more character than Mr. Stantis Fancy Pants' little establishment. Talk to you later.